quick recap, after looking at the film, we certainly didn't see a whole lot different than what we saw out on the field yesterday. Oftentimes you see some contrast and see some things that old adage that Paterno used to use, that you're never as good as you think you are when you win, you're never as bad as you think you are when you lose. In this particular case, we thought we performed pretty well. There was certainly some errors and some problems that we had in certain areas, but weren't things that we could not or cannot get corrected that we'll work on this week. But overall, we played a pretty good ball game and in all phases. So,
Jim, why was Lacey penalized? What did he do that was wrong?
It's kind of interesting because I asked the same question. I didn't ask it quite that way, the way you asked me, but I did ask it.
Should I rephrase it then?
But here's the rule. The rule is that once you're in the end zone, if you leave your feet and go to your knees, that the only thing that you can do is pray. That's the only thing that's acceptable. Anything other than that, you're going to get penalized, and that's what he did. He slid and popped to his feet. So there is a penalty. You can dive in from the 1 yard line. You can turn a somersault in from the 1 yard line, etc. As long as you land on your feet. So that's the rule. That's the way it is.
It looked like Reggie may have did the injury in the second quarter, and they came back in.
Yeah, he did initially feel a bit of a strain early, and then he felt he could come back and go. He came back, and then after the game was no longer in the balance. He obviously didn't play any longer, so he's getting it treated, and he felt pretty good about it. But we'll see how it goes. Well, first of all, I think that and it's kind of a recruiting tool for us as well. We have a large number of guys that are on our squad that have been able to beat the odds because we'll give them the opportunity. I think oftentimes you may find that in some situations, because an individual isn't drafted or is drafted, that he gets a little preferential treatment. Things of that nature may come into play, but we kind of throw them out there, and we're more interested in production than we are anything else. And so guys like that get, I think, a little bit more of a fair shake here.